you today how I made this YouTube thumbnail, which has kind of been my style lately. Kind of like doing this two-color border kind of style thumbnail. I think it's really stylish, so I've been doing that. I'm going to show you how I do it. Usually, I like to start first with subject of the video. Obviously, you want that to be like the main picture of the thumbnail. You want to catch people's eye right away, right? So here I have pulled up Evil Dead. Say I'm making an Evil Dead build guide like that Arthur one that I did, right? There's two ways I can do that. So you can hit print screen on your keyboard if you have print screen. That basically just takes a screenshot. Now I have two monitors, so it would take a picture of my entire screen, which sometimes is a lot. You have to crop it out. So another way to take a screenshot is if you hit Windows Shift S. Okay. And what that's going to do is it's going to freeze your screen, and it's going to give you a crosshair. And what you're going to be able to do is click and drag, and screenshot that section of your monitor. So if you have multiple monitors like I do, or if you just want to screenshot a section of your monitor and you don't want to have to worry about cropping it, that is my preferred way to take a screenshot. Or obviously, if you want to take a picture, you can download it from a camera and you can upload it that way. Of course, you can always do that. So once I have sort of the subject of my video, the program I actually like to use is GIMP. So what I will do is I will just paste my screenshot in GIMP. So here we have our screenshot. What I like to do is hit the select tool, and I'm going to select a square shape. I kind of like to put the arrows on the side, on the Y and X axis, sort of at that first tab there. And then drag it all the way down here. Try to make it as even as possible on the sides. So this is how we're going to do our border here. You can do it as thick or as thin of a border as you want, really. Once you select your box, what you're going to do is click select here, and you're going to want to Control I or invert your selection. So I'm just going to click invert there. So now, instead of this box in the middle, we have selected this border around the outside of our subject photo. And then what I like to do is I like to use the gradient tool. And I've got two colors selected here. White and purple don't exactly go together well, so we're going to use this kind of gold color and purple. And you can drag any direction you want. I usually like going bottom left to top right. That looks pretty cool. I also want to try doing top left to bottom right, because we have like a yellowish gold color. I kind of want that to almost symbolize the sun in that top left corner. So there's a lot of cool ideas you can kind of do with this. So we kind of got like a sunlight and twilight thing going on right now, which is pretty cool. Once I've done that, you just want to unselect that to kind of save your gradient, and then make sure you go to the select and unselect that border so you can edit the rest of the photo. So now we kind of have this nice subject photo of what my video is going to be about, with this really nice gold and purple color border on it. Okay, so now we're going to show you how to do the cutout of me, or of you in your case, for the portion of the thumbnail. It's good to have an image of yourself on the thumbnail for branding. It helps your viewers know that it's your video right away. When they see that picture of you, they recognize you, they know it's your video. So it is a good idea to have it on your thumbnail. So how I like to do that is I do it in OBS. You can use any camera recording software, or you can take a picture of yourself. Doesn't necessarily matter, as long as you just get a picture of yourself. I'm going to take a screenshot of myself here. So in OBS, you do that with Enable Preview. I'm going to do full screen projector preview, and we're going to do it on our main monitor here. So now we have a bigger picture of ourselves. We kind of have the idea of we're going to be pointing towards the subject of our video or thumbnail. So we're going to be pointing in this direction. We're going to hit print screen. You could still do Windows Shift S. It's a little bit harder, but if you can reach it, I guess that's fine. Print screen's a little bit easier, so we're going to do that. So we're going to point this way and hit print screen. All right. And now we saved a image of ourselves. So we're going to close our recording software. I like to use Paint 3D for this purpose. We're now going to paste our screenshot. All right, now we're going to crop. Just crop out that portion of you. Right, we're going to hit done, and then we're going to do magic select. So it's going to say select an area to cut out. I like to crop it first, just so it, doesn't have to think that hard. So we're going to magic select that. You can zoom in a little bit. Right? Great picture of myself. Oh my god, I look amazing. So what we're going to do is we're just going to fill in some of our headset here. We're going to remove the chair. We don't need the chair. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of the little red portion of the bottle. A little bit more in there. A little bit more here. A little bit more there. We're going to add back in this portion of my shirt here. And we're going to remove the portion of the chair. Alright, that looks pretty good. Just double checking our outlines here. This looks kind of weird. Just want to make sure that the whole headset's in there. Yeah, okay. It is kind of messing up our border on here, but that's fine. Now we're going to hit done. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut it. We're going to open up a new project. It doesn't matter to save this. We're going to paste it. Oh, actually, before you paste it, go to your canvas and turn transparent canvas on. Okay, now we're going to paste it. And we're going to sort of resize it a little bit here. Okay, paste that in the middle. And then resize our canvas here. Leave a little bit of space. What we're going to do now is we're going to take our brushes. Alright, you can use any color you want for this. I'm going to use white. And we're going to kind of do a little bit of an outline here. I just do it this way because it's simple to do in Paint 3D and you don't have to have another program to do this. You could do this in like Clip Studio Art if you wanted to. I just do it right here because it doesn't take that long and it's really not a big deal to me. So we're just gonna do a line slowly around our cutout, and it is gonna give us that nice white outline. Right? You can sort of add a little bit more. I think I'm using like a watercolor brush here. Right? Kind of gives it a little bit of an interesting effect. Alright, so now we're going to save this photo, and then we're going to show you how we actually add it onto GIMP here in a minute. Okay, so we're back into GIMP here. We've pasted our picture of ourselves here. Or what you want to do is you want to hit File, you want to hit Open as Layers, and you want to find the picture and open it as a layer. Okay, so now we have it in GIMP. Let's say we want to put our text on the left, so we do want to actually flip this like I was saying before. So what we're going to want to do, oh, here we go. I'm going to go Layer, Flip Horizontally. So very dashing picture of me here, obviously. It's a little big, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna right click our layer, we're gonna hit scale layer. We're gonna scale it down a little bit. Alright. Now what we're gonna do here is we're gonna grab our text here. And we're gonna put text. I like to use the font Gotham Bold. I think it's a very nice font. So what we're gonna do is how I made this thumbnail. We're gonna do this YouTube thumbnail. All right, we're gonna make YouTube red. Okay, we're gonna just this a little bit. It might have been easier if I used 2 text boxes, but this is fine. Right. So now we have how I made this YouTube thumbnail. Right, so we've got our text. The reason I like doing it this way here is because if we want to, we can sit here and we can duplicate our text layer. So now we have 2 text layers here. So we're gonna click, let's see, which one are we on? All right, so we're on the front one. So we wanna change the text of this one here to white. So now the layer we have under this one, we have changed to white. And now you see if we move this top layer, we have our text duplicate underneath. So it's a really easy way to create a drop shadow of any font you want, any color you want. Really easy way to do that. You can make as big or as small of a drop shadow as you want. You can do no drop shadow. Sometimes I like having the drop shadow. That's pretty good. We're gonna leave it like that for now. All right, and then from here, I would say we're pretty much done. So what I like to do is I like to merge all my layers together. You don't necessarily have to. I just prefer to do that. My thumbnail is now done, so I'm not going to be editing it anymore. Last thing for us to do, always save your GIMP files so you can edit them if you want. Obviously, I'm not going to because I merged all my files, but you don't have to. You can come back and you can edit things if you need to. Otherwise, make sure you export. If you're doing a YouTube thumbnail, it does help if you scale your picture down after you have created it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to our canvas size and fit canvas to layer, which didn't actually work here. So let's try 1760. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to export it. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much how I'm making my YouTube thumbnails now at this point. I think they're pretty attractive. I'm starting to get some views, so I do think this style of thumbnail is working. Obviously, you can improve. I am not the best at making YouTube thumbnails. If this is just a guide, if you're looking to make something similar to what I have, all right, and to help people who don't really know necessarily where to start. But if you like this kind of video, if you like this kind of content, consider leaving me a like or subscribing to this channel. Really helps out a lot. I'm trying to branch out, kind of do a couple different things. So if you like the video, it'll tell me what you guys want to see. If you're interested in seeing this kind of content, let me know. Thanks. Thanks. Have a nice day.
My hands steady, I feel ready, but my legs heavy. I don't